Is that what it? Oh, there's the sound. I think that might be it.
Check. Brother
One,
Ronnie.
two.
Ronnie or Sister Shirley's on.
Team Thomas. There it is. I found it. All right, so if you didn't hear what I said earlier, Brooklyn.
We've got 6 viewers.
And I are testing out a new software. So this is on Facebook. Go and see if YouTube is on.
YouTube. Your YouTube?
Yeah. Let's see here. Unable to connect.
I just went to YouTube, went to the search and typed in YouTube.
Hey, I wonder if does YouTube have a YouTube channel? It's a valid question.
I think so. Surely they do.
Yeah, it's a valid question.
I don't see one.
They should totally have one.
They should. That's funny. That's funny.
Oh, there we go. Finish. Are you sure you want to finish? Finish. I think
you just turned it off.
Well, it wasn't starting anyway, so I can't finish what I didn't start.
Jason.
Potter. Mr. Potter? I don't even know.
That's not you.
That's not me.
That's creepy.
I have no idea where this would go. Where does it say? It says Jason C. Potter. Look that up. Okay. I hope everyone is doing really, really good in the hood.
Man, you're like non-existent on YouTube. Do you post?
No.
You have? I should be subscribed to you.
Well, you have proven yourself not my friend.
Not my friend. Yeah, because some of your videos have came up on on Instagram.
Is it on Instagram?
Yeah, it's
Did
on
it work?
Instagram.
Really? I was kind of curious what that would look like. Well, can I look at myself on Instagram? Go to Instagram.
I think so.
We'll figure out YouTube here in a minute. I'll figure out YouTube on your computer.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. We just got done cleaning the church here. Got done cleaning the house of God for Sunday. It's going to be powerful. Big, big Sunday. Big, big Sunday. I feel like that could be changed to something appropriate. Yeah, I'm curious how that looks.
Instagram's just loading.
It's loading.
Can we see on there who's watching?
I don't know. There's so much about this. I don't know, Brooklyn. I promise you, by the way, that we're going to talk about some stuff.
Yeah, we got some topics.
Topics. So it says online. It says everything's online except for this. You know what? I think I have to refresh this. I want to remove. Let me edit this channel.
I don't know if anybody can see you on. Like Instagram's just black.
Okay, let's fix this. We can fix this.
Instagram's always the weird one when it comes to lives from like a different platform.
Oh yeah. Let's see if this works. I wonder if it's this authentication thing is messing it up. All right, let's see if this works. Sending data. Okay, things are happening. Maybe. It says sending data. Let's pull up Facebook on your computer. If you're commenting, I'm sorry if I've not said anything.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet.
It says online, so you do that.
There's my.
All right, no sound. Oh, hey, Angela, how are you? We see and hear you fine. Thank you, Ronnie and Shirley. How are y'all doing this?
Or one.
Whomever.
Thank you, Ronnie or Shirley.
All right, so we're trying out we are going to talk about something here in a minute, but right now we're seeing about a new platform that will go on.
Oh, look at that.
All these different. Oh, that's my family. I know. I feel so bad. I've got to start putting some pictures of the entire family because Adley's going to hate us.
Yeah, he was putting in his passwords, and I said, you know, Adley's going to get older, and she's going to ask for your passwords. Yeah, your passwords.
Gosh.
Look, I won't get the details.
Silly goose.
I know the password, and sometimes I still mess it up.
Oh, there I am. I think. Let's see here. Hey, there we are! But you have to squeeze in because it's just like that. That is so cool. But you still have no idea where I am on YouTube. Sounds like a duck. Danger, danger, danger. All right, so if this works, this is going to be awesome. Mr. Potter? That is not me.
I told you.
Where am I, silly goose?
I don't see you anywhere on there.
Well, that's
Is your account public?
It should be. I mean, it says online.
To no one.
View the event. Oh wait, doesn't YouTube like take half an hour sometimes to
It does.
populate?
I think you have to do it like a broadcast.
But there I am.
To no one. To yourself.
Oh wait, doesn't YouTube like take half an hour sometimes to?
It does.
Hey, I just said
I
that.
think you have to do it
That's
like
pretty
a
fast.
broadcast.
That's low latency.
To yourself.
Okay.
I guess you could like share the link.
I just said that.
Then again.
But that so here I am.
It's good to see you too, Brother Ronnie or Sister Shirley. Well, it doesn't say love.
Team
Shirley.
Tom.
It doesn't say love Shirley, so I think it's Brother Ronnie.
Is that the telltale?
Brother Lonnie, Ronnie, Johnny. What was it Uncle Bobby called him on the motorcycle ride?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you weren't there.
He's just abiding by what Paul says. I become all things to all. So you're all people. But it works. This works. So anyways, how's everybody's Saturday going? We're just going to let this roll out.
Happy
for a minute.
New Year's, everybody.
It is New Year's, isn't it?
It is. Oh, we got 12 viewers on Facebook. Hi, guys.
I should go live on TikTok. No.
Do you still have your
I do have
1K?
TikTok. Yeah.
You grown any?
No. I haven't posted on there.
No.
I didn't even know if we were going to have it there for a while.
What's the point?
It's going bye-bye.
Everybody on TikTok, it was funny. Like all the influencers are on TikTok when it was supposed to get banned. It was like this random video, and they go, "So go follow my Instagram," like completely promoting all their other social
Everybody
medias.
started doing that. That's really funny. Okay, anyways, let's
Here,
get to
I'm gonna
this.
share it. I haven't shared this on my Facebook.
Sharing. Here's the reason we're doing this. I don't know if you saw this or not. Brooklyn wrote an amazing post, blog-style post yesterday, right? This is yesterday.
Yesterday morning.
You actually read it to me.
New Year's
Eve. Like
a minute before.
Yeah, like 2-3
o'clock.
minutes before midnight hit.
Wasn't even on purpose. It just is how it happened.
It was just, I can't believe I stayed up to midnight.
I can't either.
Ooh. Anyways, and I thought it was
I paid for it.
awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I know. I definitely would like. Anyways.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome, and if you haven't had a chance to read it, you need to go to Facebook, find Brooklyn Livingston, or is it Brooklyn Page?
It's Brooklyn Livingston.
Brooklyn Livingston, and you need to go read that post. What was the title? Give us that title
The
again.
title was "Stop Loving Yourself for Who You Are."
Stop loving and you strategically titled that.
Yeah,
the way it was, because the way we're kind of like you read that and you're like, huh? I thought I'm supposed to love me.
Yeah.
Love me. Right? Like, so I thought it was really clever. So why don't you tell us a little bit about why you wrote it, what's in the post, what it means.
Yeah.
Like, I want people to hear, because number one, to clarify what you're talking about, right? But number two, what a good message it is.
Yeah, thank you so much. I was listening to a podcast, and out of nowhere, the podcast had nothing to do with it. Out of nowhere, it just kind of came to mind. So I got my computer out and I just started writing, and it's called "Stop Loving Yourself for Who You Are." And what I kind of go over, and the point of it is, since you were a newborn, since you were born, you weren't good enough the way that you were. Why is that? Because you weren't self-sustainable. You hadn't developed. You weren't an individual person that could take care of themselves. So you had to grow up. You had to grow. You had to get better. You had to develop morals and boundaries and just qualities about yourself. You had to develop that. So now fast forward, you've done that. You're self-sustainable. You can take care of yourself, but you've stopped. You've stopped getting better. You've stopped working towards being a better person because it's like you have nothing left to learn. You can manage, so that's kind of enough. So the point about that was, when you love yourself for who you are and the way things are right now, you're in a comfortable state. And when you're in a comfortable state, you don't improve. You don't try to get better because you're comfortable. It takes that uncomfortability, that moment where you're like, okay, we got to improve, we got to work. And I asked everybody in the post, I said, how did you feel when the world went on lockdown? How did you feel? Yeah, it was fun to binge watch your shows, and you could gain a bunch of weight too, because you weren't seeing anybody, so it didn't. I wasn't looking at you like because of that.
I felt judgment.
You had to gain a bunch of weight.
I lost 20 pounds the end of 2020.
He did.
Thank you very much.
He did.
Okay.
But yeah, I said, it was nice. It was nice to be able to do those things, and maybe you got some good quality time with your family through quarantine and all that. But it got old really fast. You got tired of it really quick. It got boring. Why is that? Why did it get boring so fast? Because you're staying in the same spot. And as a result of you staying in the same spot, of the entire world being on lockdown, depression, anxiety, and suicide rates went up because everybody was staying in the same spot. And just things don't grow. And I put in there, I said, this has nothing to do. I'm not saying don't have self-confidence and don't have self-love, because those are essential to growth. If you don't love yourself, then there is no point in getting better, because you don't even love yourself to begin with. But you have to love yourself so much that you won't accept the way things are right now. You have to improve. So however, as we exited 2020, however that year went, whatever things you did get done or you didn't get done, don't worry about it. It's a new year. It's a new chance for you to get better. So right now, you get uncomfortable with the way you are. You've got to get better. You've got to improve. You've constantly got to keep moving. That's kind of the point of the blog, and just kind of what I was feeling is you can't love yourself for just the way you are. You've got to constantly be better. You've got to constantly be moving. Let's see what
It was good. It was awesome. We've got on here, we've got Kayla McCool. Good morning. Good to see you. Got Mr. Ryan Davis in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you, sir. Got Brother David Wood. Good to see you, sir. Happy New Year. Yes, Kay. Actually, this is my first cup of coffee for the day. And yes, I am slurping, if anyone has caught that already. I actually had somebody come up to, I think it was, somebody told me, hey, we've got this thing where we, like, the impersonation of you is, we said, hey, who am I? And then they said, wait, it ends with this. And I was like, that's me. That is totally me.
I found a video where they're sitting there talking, and he grabs his cup, and the biggest slurp, and she just stops and spits her coffee on him. And I showed it to Kiki. I said, who's this? And she said, it's Jason.
The aerodynamics of that slurp changes the taste. Try it. We love you, Minnie Denny. Love Shirley. So yes,
I gotta get a shirt that says
love. And they read your message and thought it was awesome.
Thank you guys so much.
Mark Morton on here. Hi, got the coffee going, bro. I'm taking bets on how many times you... Brother, see, we were just talking. Yep. By the way, Mark Morton, I love that post you talked about this year. Improvement. Incremental improvement. Yes. Dude, that was like...
We were talking about that this
morning.
Strong,
sir. Hope you and the family are doing well. You go, Minnie Denny, absolutely. Jamal Davis, what's up, dude? Hey, thank you so much. I actually did a program October, and seriously, in 10, 12 weeks, I dropped 20 pounds, feel a ton better. Kind of got a little lackadaisical there towards the holidays, but I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to see if I can get as built as you are, man.
Yeah.
Dadgum, got them rocking arms. Sister Debbie's on. Great to see you so much. I hope everyone's Saturday is going awesome. But, Brooklyn, I love that. I absolutely love that, because it got me thinking about, what do I want to change this year?
Yeah.
I think even in 2020, I would say we all were guilty of this. Yes, this is going to be the great year. It's the 2020 year. There's something special about that.
Yeah.
Well, there was something special
There's
something special about 2020. But the cool thing about being on this side of it, because we've had so much change that we've had to adapt to, it's kind of reiterated that it does not matter what goes on. You are fully in charge of what you do.
Right.
And the change that you, whatever you want, it's going to be up to what are you willing to. Most of the time, it's what are you willing to give up.
Exactly, yeah, you're exactly right.
You know, change really is about what am I willing to leave behind. It's not about getting the good habits. It's like, what am I giving up, right? What's the food I'm giving up? What's the activity? You talked about this, the relationship I'm giving up. You talked a lot about toxic relationships on your YouTube channel.
I talked a lot about that in 2020, but I'm constantly seeing on Facebook and all my social medias, everybody's like, it's almost like they're begging 2021 to be better. They're like, please, please, God, let 2021 just be better than 2020. And I'm like, you decide that. You know, that's the decision. Like, everybody's also, 2020 was rough. We hit a bunch of obstacles, but overall for me, 2020 was a great year. Because I overcame things. I realized just how strong I was, you know, because it takes these years, those times, to realize how strong you are, that you can face a global pandemic, you know? And a lot of people are saying, you know, how much worse could 2021 be?
Kayla says, she asks, do y'all do the one word? I don't know what that is. What's the one word?
Like, where you theme 1 year? Is that what you're talking about?
I want to know more about that.
I do too. Because 2020, for us, because of what Pastor had, what he felt like he should call 2020.
What the Lord gave him.
Yeah, what the Lord gave him was focus, which was key.
Well, and
it was funny.
Was it like, Sunday or last Sunday? He was like, Lord, never let me theme another year called focus again.
He said, I'm the big mouth who named 2020 the year of focus, which it actually...
He wasn't wrong.
He wasn't wrong at all, you know? And he themed that at IF. That was February. That was a month before everything happened.
Which, by the way, can't wait. We're going to be talking about IF.
Oh, yeah. We're about to have some promo stuff.
Would it be TBA to be announced? Yeah, TBA. Yeah. I was going to say TBD, but we've determined.
Yeah, we've
determined things.
Some things are a little different with
Look up the book. You chose a word that... Look up the book.
Yeah, that themes a year.
You choose a word that themes your year.
Pastor, there's a lot of words right now. He had said
Lord,
Sunday.
give us a word.
Yeah, Lord, give us a word. He said strength.
Hi, Davis. Good to see you.
He said strength.
Talked about strength. I don't know that he's unveiled
he hasn't,
the specific word. That might even be happening because we closed. So it was really cool at church. We closed 2020 last Sunday. Incredible sermon, all about joy, why you need it, how the Lord fulfills our joy. It was incredible how you close the year out with that joy, and that joy gives you that strength. But going to this Sunday, I don't know. Like
I don't know either. I'm really excited. Yeah, he told me that a lot of promotional things that we're going to be getting going, especially for IF, is going to be determined after the Sunday, kind of how we feel. So I'm really excited. Yeah, if you haven't seen that sermon, go back and watch it for sure. Go back and watch it.
Wrong. So now let me put you on the spot. Ready for this?
I'm ready.
So what are some of the things that you are wanting to change this year? What's the things that you're like, hey, I love myself. I'm committed enough to my future, my potential, that this is what I want to do, have, become in 2021. Like what's on your radar?
Well, 2020, this kind of like came to me that I need to get work on this, but 2021 is really when it's going to start pushing. I want to make sure that I'm consistent, not just in one aspect of my life, because you know, you do the right thing for the right amount of time, you will succeed. So I'm working on being consistent. Because I've got a lot of things that I want to do, a lot of things that I'm working that's in the mix, just with a bunch of different areas, but I want to be intentional with it. I want to be consistent. I want to really go after it like that. What about you?
That's a good word. Matter of fact, if you're still on the stream, why don't you tell us what are some things that you're thinking about? Like what you know, we say the whole it's resolution time, it's goal set. Like what are some of those things that is really on your radar? I've got a bunch too, and I think that's also kind of a thing to wrestle with. Is like, okay, you can do anything, you can't do everything, right?
Yes.
You can do anything, but you can't do everything, and so that hence the focus. I know for me, I am focusing in. I definitely am focusing in on health. That's kind of I have this goal that I think I can get in incredible shape that I've never been. Like I've always been the chubby kid. I really have.
Hey, I know exactly how you feel.
The chubby bunny. and losing that weight at the end of the year after saying, this is what I'm going to do, I was like, oh. Well, and I think a lot of people, that's kind of like, everybody kind of has that at the first of the year. Like, I want to lose that weight. And I do. Like, I do. In fact, I'll even share with you what I did that helped me lose some weight. But I want to take it to that next level. Well, okay, for instance, I'm conscious of it because, I just got I renewed some life insurance this year, had my blood work, and it came back really good. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. But I was like, man, but I got to keep that.
Yeah,
you know
exactly,
what I mean? Like, will that same blood work be good 20 years from now? So, got 2 little girls, thinking about stuff like that. And yeah, consistent is a good word. I'll tell you this, I want to follow through with the plan.
Yeah.
Like everybody, we do this every year. Here's the plan. But how much of the plan can I get done this year? Like how much am I willing to commit to? And I think that's where I have fallen off in the past, is I didn't really have here's what I said, this is what I want. I never established how I'm going to do it.
Yeah, and that's where a lot of people too go wrong with New Year's resolutions. I mean, New Year's resolutions are normally abandoned by February, like completely forgotten.
I like this word. Kayla says progress.
I love that word.
Progress. Check Instagram just in case, since you've got that there. Pull that up. Progress. Listen, a little bit of progress goes a long way, because there's nothing worse. Frustration is literally trying to give effort and going nowhere with it. So I completely get that. I think that's a great word.
A lot of times with me,
goes back to that improvement that Mark was talking about.
In 2020 and just my entire life, a lot of my big problem was I would get so motivated and so, just jacked up on ready to hit a goal that I would put so much, do so much in a little amount of time that I would get sick of it. And then, I just stopped. But when I realized that it's about progress, it's about progress, not perfection, because you're never going to be perfect. It's just about being better than yesterday. That's my word. Better than yesterday. I love that.
I like that. I love it. I think this is great. I don't know what you all think, but I think we need to hear more from this young lady.
I've got some things in the works. I'm ready.
You got some things in the works?
I do.
Are we going to see you on 2021 social media? See you some places?
But yeah, also, just like another thing with my blog, I had a toxic person.
Grounds.
Oh.
I like drinking coffee. I don't like eating coffee.
Oh, gross. But I had a toxic person in my life a few years back, and I was actually talking to somebody about this.
Tea.
And if this gets to 1,000 shares, I'll expose them. I'll say who it is.
Why do kids do that stuff? Seriously, what's all this?
It's all for the promotion.
If this video gets 50,000 likes, I'm shaving my head. And expose
the things they will put their body through and just crap like that for views and likes.
Listen, your generation is addicted to attention. Self-destructive, crazy
without a doubt.
people.
But
mine is too. All generations are, anyways.
But this person, because the whole point of the blog is stop loving yourself the way that you are, the way things are. You've got to constantly get better. It's not about where you are right now. It's about who you're going to be. So this person, as leverage, they always use the excuse when they would do something wrong. Well, this is the way that I am. I can't change that. Well, you can. You're supposed to. We are the way that we are. That's why you've got to constantly improve. Everybody's got things about them that aren't the best, but the good has to outweigh the bad. So you've constantly got to be working on those bad things to make them better, so you're a better person overall. So yeah, get better. Work on yourself, not just for you, but for other people around you.
I like it. All right. Well, I think we got a busy day. I think it's time to roll. If you're a church leader, somebody working in the church, I will tell you what I'm doing, And if you all have ever thought about that, we're just always trying to experiment around here. But we're trying out a platform called Restream.io. It's been out for a while. We've looked at it back in the day, but never really looked at it. But basically, this one stream is going to Restream and being redistributed to Facebook, YouTube, with an additional free software. It's going to Instagram. Right now it's on Instagram Live. And you can also send it to, if you're using like a church app, any kind of custom RMTP, whatever. If you have questions about this, you can message me. But I think we might make a roll on this. It'd be kind of cool to have church through. Maybe what we could do is even send a second feed, but make the picture this way. Yeah. So on Instagram, we'll figure it out. We'll think about it. Just thinking. And by the way, Point of Mercy, tomorrow, 10 a.m., going to be an awesome, awesome service. Pastor told us Sunday that this Sunday, the previous Sunday, and this upcoming is going to be crucial, because this is the transition of where we have been, where we're going. We're on a climb. We are mountain climbers. We're going to be strength to strength, seeing what God's going to do this year. So be sure to be here. If you can't be here, get on the stream, right? Be a part. That's what we do. We know that this year has been crazy. Not sure even how this year is going to turn out, but here's what we do know. We've got the technology. We can make whatever we need to work. We can make this work. So if you want to be a part, join in remotely on the stream, and it's going to be an awesome weekend. Final words. Anything you want to say on the close? And by the way, she's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You still on TikTok?
Yeah, I'm still on TikTok.
You still on Snapchat?
That's my cringy. Everybody on TikTok's so cringy.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, somebody said, because I put really dumb stuff on there, and somebody was like, "Yeah, you put something about a BM," and I was like,
"Yeah, it's Jason."
Yep. If you want the
TikTok's
cringe,
that,
that's where you just things that you think that you shouldn't say, but it's okay to, anyways.
Yeah. But final words for this live. This is kind of what I live by in every area of my life. It's not even just health and things like that. It's, when it came to peer pressure and just things all the way around. But everything in life is a decision. And the decisions you make today affect your tomorrow and affect your future. So make good decisions today. That was good for food with me. Like right now, I'm making this decision. I'm deciding that this is what I want now, but this is what I want most. So decide what you want most, and then make decisions based off of that. Yeah, you got anything? I want to hear your closing words.
Well, you just made me think of one. I love it. You just said that it's decisions, okay? Every day, making good decisions compound into incredible change. Bad decisions, it's how was it that is a Jim Rohn deal? Talked about it, but it's basically disaster. You do the same thing. You do the same wrong thing for a year, 365 days. That's disaster.
Yep, that's exactly right.
He always said, "Look, you can either eat an apple a day or a Hershey bar a day. See what happens.
You'll see the results."
Right?
Even when you don't see results immediately, they'll come. Just keep making those good decisions. Just keep going. Even if the scale's not moving yet, take the emotion out of that. Just keep making good decisions,
Now just hear Waymaker am I. Awesome. Hey, I love you guys. Thank you for being a part of the stream, and we'll catch you some later, some Sunday, and some never. No,
bye, guys. Have a great new year. Hit those goals. Love y'all.
I think this is how you stop it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. Yes, I do.